Hi friends, you are most welcome to ES Knowledge Factory. This is the successive video for the subject heat transfer. Let us first revise what we have learned earlier in previous sessions. So first we have learned what is heat transfer. Then we have learned what is the reason for heat transfer, which is temperature difference. Then we have seen heat is a part function and low grade energy. Then three modes of heat transfer, in which we have learned first conduction in the previous session, and also the law which governs the conduction is Fourier's law of heat conduction. This is still the previous session. Let us start this session, which is known as basic introduction to convection. We'll start with what is convection. So let us define convection. Convection is a transfer of heat due to bulk movement of molecules within fluids such as gases and liquids. So in all, we can say it mainly occurs in fluids. About definition, it can be said that gases and liquids, which are fluids, so it mainly seen in fluids. Direct transfer from a fluid, this can also be said as it occurs in fluid, or direct transfer from a fluid. Example what we have taken in first session is air conditioning, so we'll go with that only. So the best example for convection is air conditioning. Let us go ahead with how convection is transferred. So how the heat transfers through convection. First reason is advection. What is advection? Fluid movement by both, means for a convection there must be a two mediums from one fluid to another fluid the heat is transferred. So fluid movement by both bulk motion. And second is diffusion. Fluid movement both by the motion of individual particles, means to heat transfer between two individual particles. But in this, advection has a more part for convection heat transfer. Diffusion has less. So mostly advection is used for heat transfer through convection. Let us go ahead with the important topic in convection, which is known as convection currents. What is convection currents? Convection currents are the currents which transfer heat from one place to another by mass motion of a fluid such as water, air or molten rock. I think it is the advection. So convection currents is transfer of heat through advection through a fluids like water, air or molten rock. The reason for it must be temperature and density difference setup. As we have learned that temperature difference is the reason for heat transfer, so one is that, and for making convection currents, density difference also plays a good role. This is the pictorial view how the temperature and density difference makes a difference in convection current. So how the convection current forms. So for example, if we are nearby to any campfire, then you will feel heat as you are not much nearer or adjacent to it, but then also you will feel heat. This is due to the reason is convection currents. So let us go ahead with next topic, which is known as types of convection. So first type is natural convection. As in all, there are two types of convection, that is natural and forced. First of all, we will see natural convection. It is a mechanism or a type of heat transfer in which fluid motion is not generated by any external source, but only by density difference in fluid occurring due to temperature gradients. As we have discussed that temperature difference and density difference is the main reason for convection currents, but if it is formed without any external source, then it is known as natural convection. For example, as we have taken in convection current, the feel of heat through campfire, means if you are nearby to campfire, you feel heat of campfire. This is due to natural convection. If we go ahead, we have forced convection, which is the second type of convection. It is a mechanism or a transport in which fluid motion is generated by external source. External source can be pump, fan, suction device or anything. So for that we can take our earlier example for convection, which is air conditioner. It is the forced convection example. So example for forced convection is air conditioner, and natural convection is heat transferred through campfire to us. So this is the types of convection, which is natural convection and forced convection. Let us discuss about the law which governs the convection heat transfer. So that name is Newton's law of cooling. So what is Newton's law of cooling? It is Q, which is the heat transfer, equal to convection heat transfer coefficient H. Its unit is watt per meter square. Convection heat transfer coefficient uses most in the heat transfer sum, so its unit is more important, so we have to take care of it, that it is a watt per meter square Kelvin. From the formula we can see the convection heat transfer coefficient has a unit as a watt, which is heat transfer by meter square Kelvin. So this is all. Now we have A is a cross section area, delta T is temperature difference. So Newton's law of cooling says that heat transfer is equal to product of convective heat transfer coefficient into cross sectional area where heat is transferred into temperature difference of the system. So this is all about the convection. We have seen conduction, convection, some basic introduction to heat transfer. Up till now we have seen these three. In ahead video we will see about radiation. If you want, we can make more videos to heat transfer. Please comment in the comment box. If you want, we should make a video on another topic of heat transfer or another topic related to any other subject, what you want we to do that. Please comment in the comment box. If you like this video, like it and share it to your friends, and subscribe this channel if you, till you not subscribed it, and also click on the bell icon so that you can get notification as soon as possible. Till then, thank you for watching this video.